If dogs ruled the world, things would be a lot different. Crowded cement sidewalks would become porous trails. Boring days home alone would turn into fun-filled adventures. And people would always give them loads of attention and pampering. Well, you can make your dog's dreams come true. At least for a few hours or a long weekend. We traveled north, south, east, west, and in between to find the planet's best dog-friendly destinations. It's a dog's life, but what does that really mean? Companion dogs just want to have fun. That's why we love them. And sometimes that means taking a break from the same old routine. Take city dogs. Congestion, endless concrete, and a lack of green spaces are an accepted part of big city life. But they can take a big toll on dogs. Not to mention their human companions. But if you're pounding the pavement in Chicago, relief is just an hour's drive away. Welcome to Camp Dogwood. Located on 180 lush acres, 50 miles northwest of Chicago, Camp Dogwood offers dogs and their owners the opportunity to play, explore, relax, and bond in a homey camp setting that's gone strictly to the dogs.
Chicago, unfortunately, is not very dog-friendly, but here it's just an enormous camp, which you've got the lakes, you have Frisbee or flying disc. There are like the dog psychologists, and there is a dog psychic, and there's a dog acupuncture. People who are the teachers and lecturers here, they love dogs.
Sound like puppy paradise? It is for the scores of dogs lucky enough to experience the canine-catered world of Camp Dogwood. From its wide-ranging activities and top-notch staff, for its vast size, variety of settings, and great natural beauty, Camp Dogwood is the planet's best dog camp. David Eisendrath founded Dogwood with the dog days of summer in mind.
In Chicago, it had become increasingly difficult to find a place to let your dog run around off-leash. A lot of people want to take a vacation and don't know what to do with their dog, and a lot of people wish they could go on vacation with their dog. We kind of give them the opportunity to do that.
For co-director Elisa Slay, the inspiration came after a decade of being involved with a different kind of summer camp.
The combination of being city-bound, loving the outdoors, loving our dogs, and a lot of years of experience working with kids at overnight camp. And it just seemed like a logical next step to make a place for dogs to be at camp.
Come on, baby.
And Camp Dogwood was born. At Camp Dogwood, visitors and their canine companions have a choice of 23 cabins and 6 lodges, all surrounded by fields for running, trails for exploring, and a lake for, what else? Swimming. And diving is permitted. This is Kimberly and Seth Guterman's 4th visit to Camp Dogwood with Malo, their border collie mix.
He knows now when we get here, his first stop is registration. And then he knows where our cabin is. It's structured around all his activities, and we just kind of follow him instead of vice versa.
Good fun!
Underneath all the fun is one of Dogwood's core tenets, to strengthen the bond between owner and animal. Agility class achieves just that.
Agility is a sport where there's different obstacles like tunnels, chutes, A-frames, planks that dogs walk across. We really offer it more as a way to build the dog's confidence, to build trust between the owner and the dog.
Walk, walk, walk.
It's sort of scary for dogs to go over these obstacles.
Do this. That's a good girl.
So for dogs who are a little bit more fearful or where maybe there isn't that trust, it's a great way to build that.
Girl.
Owner Jackie Polikoff says she and Kira, her dog, gained new respect for each other after their first visit to Camp Dogwood.
I had never done a lot of the activities they have at camp, and when we tried all the different things here, I just realized how incredibly intelligent she was, and I guess she thought I was pretty cool for bringing her too, and we bonded even more.
This is their 5th visit to Dogwood, and they've graduated to the advanced agility class.
She's often more on the ball than I am, but that's okay. She's really, really good with the jumps and the turns, and she loves the tunnels and the chutes. Those are her favorite things.
Jump. Go over, over, over.
Of course, agility class sometimes proves that not every dog is, well, agile.
Skip, she's not a good one.
Lily, come on. Don't be such a nerd.
She's kind of a prissy girl that won't go into wet grass, but she's able to do a lot of other things that I think expand her horizons as well as mine. Because a lot of this is human training, not training the dog.
While agility incorporates active training, some pastimes simply allow dogs to indulge in the things they love doing most, like chasing.
Floor coursing is one of the most popular activities at camp. It involves 2 plastic bags that are attached to a string, and the string goes around a pulley, and it's all attached to a motor. It's one of the only sports we have that really requires no training. You just unhook the leash, and most dogs will just take off, and they love it.
Many dogs have a strong instinct called the prey drive that compels them to chase and capture fast-moving animals or objects they become fixated on.
That's how it's done.
Other dogs have the less intense chase drive. They don't care if they capture what they're after. They just love the chase.
Good girl.
Come here, Duncan.
Good girl, buddy.
But the most important point at Camp Dogwood is not what dogs and their owners do,
Good girl.
but that they're doing it together in a dog-friendly environment unlike any other.
Good boy, yes.
You're with people who are exactly like you are. You never have to apologize. You never have to excuse your animals. It's just wonderful.
Good girl.
You just see a different side of your animals. You see them interact with other people and other animals in a way that you would never see otherwise.
He knows he has at least 48 hours of uninterrupted canine bliss at Camp Dogwood.
He loves it from the moment the sun rises to the sun goes down. He is active.
We think we've done our job if he's passed out on the floor.
For its well-trained staff, unmatched natural setting, and wide variety of dog-centric programs and activities, Camp Dogwood is the planet's best dog camp.
It's really true with camp motto. It's a camp where a dog can be a dog.
Good girl.